and don't you do that wrong. Remember, it's money over. Keep your family over. Let's get the money. The racks, the cash, whatever it's called. Let's get it all. These hands, these lines, these snakes, these. Show this.
We are all about the community here on 2K TV, and today I'm talking to a special community member, not only helping people during this COVID times, but he's also a big pro-am and competitive 2K guy, Champ 2K.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. Good evening and welcome to... Hey.
Well, Kevin...
David Aldridge, thank you. Now look at Memphis's starting group. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. And for the Mavericks, Doncic and Hardaway at the 2 and the 3. Porzingis is out there with Z, and it's Brunson in at point guard. So Dallas will get the first possession. Greg, how hard is it to maintain focus this time of year when you know you're on a championship contending team?
You know, some of that I think depends on the leadership you have in your locker room. Certain guys just keep everybody engaged and motivated. And you know what? You've got to break the season down into chapters to help yourself with the motivation, because sometimes that season can be so long and it's hard to stay focused in the present when you start thinking.
And here is Hardaway over Brooks. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Tip your hat to Hardaway Jr. there, guys. I mean, even in the face of aggressive defense, he stays focused and delivers.
Morant, the bounce pass. There's the pass to Jackson. Now Brooks. 6 to shoot. Here's Valanciunas, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. Brooks outside. Back to Morant. Five to shoot. And finished off by Morant.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Passes it to Brunson. Z, guarded by Jackson. Back to Brunson. It's over Morant. And another basket for Dallas. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Brooks outside. Shot on the way, and a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for Dallas. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
That one goes. Count it.
And early on, they looked great. They've made all 4 of their shots to start this game.
Now coming into the league with immense potential, Porzingis has already fulfilled much of it, already an all-star. But you know, Greg, there are still areas he's working on.
Yeah, he's definitely getting stronger and more physical. You'd like to see him make the next pass a little more often when a teammate has a better shot. But if he can just stay healthy, boy, the sky's the limit on what he can accomplish.
Well, you got to give Hardaway Jr. credit, guys. I mean, he's excellent at finding ways to get to a spot and then make the defense compromise.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And he has grooved his stroke at the line this season and been able to maintain it with an average of 90%.
And I like the fact, guys, that those numbers have gone up since last season. I mean, he said free throw shooting was an area he was looking to improve, and he has.
Hardaway hits them both.
You know, you look at Hardaway Jr. right now, I think efficiency is everything, should be the priority for him. I think he has the talent, no doubt, but just needs to play to his strengths a little bit more.
Here's Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
See the pass to Brunson. To the paint. Porzingis kicks to Hardaway. Here's Z. Another shot, and it's good on the way in. Z's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Brunson against Morant. Outside for Jackson. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good.
You see the court awareness Morant has. Outstanding at keeping his teammates involved with good looks.
Brunson the pass to Z. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 6 points for Z.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's Morant missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Baseline try. Hardaway, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Porzingis. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And he passed the ball so well in that game, keeping everybody involved, even as he was racking up all those points.
Count that bucket.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Quality looks they're getting, and they're capitalizing on them, guys. They have to be happy with this start offensively.
Valanciunas dishes to Morant. The high post shot, and he hits the jump shot.
Because he's so shifty and controls the pace, Morant can kill you in that mid-range area.
Brunson kicks to Doncic. Z the pass to Porzingis. Down low, here's Z. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Look, I know you've played for some great coaches in your day. What is it that separates the truly elite coaches, in your opinion, from just coaches that are pretty good?
I think the one attribute that's most important for a great coach is consistency. And I've said this, you can coach a lot of different ways, you can win a lot of different ways, but you've got to be sincere and true to your principles and your philosophy. And those are the coaches, and I've had them that have done it different ways, but they've been the most successful. And listen, you've also at the professional level, you've got to have a presence about you. You got to have some charisma out there as well to get these men to buy in.
A different look for Dallas. Portis, he's checked in for Porzingis. And it's Burke in for Luka Doncic. Then for the Grizzlies, Jang, he's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. And Tyus Jones subbed in for Morant. Jackson with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Mavericks leading by 6. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Hey, when Seth Curry sees holes in the defense, he pounces on them.
For Memphis, they've gone 6 of 13 from the field, just under the 50% mark. Melton feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jang. Good on the shot.
If you're guarding Jang, you know he doesn't mind being challenged. I mean, he's able to convert through physical play. As a matter of fact, the rougher it is, I think the more he likes it.
Pass to Z. Back to Curry. Latre. His second shot goes in. Off to a good start. 2 for 2.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. Anderson up top. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. That's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Melton, no good.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Got that one up quick. Curry's got a couple of threes now in the first for Dallas. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Mavericks. Leading by 12. Off target from outside. Here's Jang, and finished off by Jang.
And if you're wondering why Jang shoots such a high percentage from the field, look no further than effort.
Now the pass to Finney-Smith. Z. Jang defending. Z. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear. They're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Stolen away. And it's Memphis on the break. There's the lob to Jackson. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. They Brooks kicks to Morant. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Valanciunas. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
And the defense no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Jalen Brunson out there with Doncic. And it's Z at the center, locking down the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, guys. Z in that last game against the Pacers had a huge game. He dropped in 29 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. The numbers in that game make me anxious to see what he can do tonight. Kevin?
David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
No good from Valanciunas.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
Porzingis passes to Z. It's stolen by Valanciunas. To the inside, and Jackson throws it down hard.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish.
Maybe that'll help them recapture their edge a little bit, guys.
That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
Doncic against Brooks. And that one's good. Doncic.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Brunson against Morant. Outside Jackson from downtown. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Well, you certainly can't fault him as the reason they're behind. He's been on target and on top of his game.
Yep, it counts.
I'll tell you what, there's not much the defense can do about that. I mean, Hardaway Jr. just has a special knack for making difficult shots.
And it was interesting how the Dallas franchise sold its fans on Doncic. Ownership told them Think of a 6'7" Steve Nash. Isn't quite the shooter Steve was, but is only a teenager. Great vision. Boy, he can really pass it, and it turns out Doncic is all of that and more.
Valanciunas finds Winslow. Valanciunas inside, and there it is for him. Valanciunas has got 4 this quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
And here's the fast break. Winslow's leading the way. He dishes it to Morant. In the corner, it's Valanciunas. No one near him. The rebound by Z. Z's got 7 rebounds in the game. And even Nash himself called Doncic a dream prospect.
Yeah, it said Luka was big and mobile enough in the modern game, can guard multiple positions, has a skill set, a winning mentality, and those leadership qualities. Steve Nash sounding like a future GM.
The Grizzlies trail by 13. Morant surveying the D. Brooks dishes to Morant. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
So tough to guard. When Morant is rising and firing like that, basically impossible to stop.
Winslow, the pass to Morant. Inside, here's Valanciunas. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against Detroit.
And the bench turned up in that one. Whatever they couldn't get from their starters, they got from the reserves.
Well, you know, you hear about the importance of having depth all the time, bench players that contribute. In last game, their bench came alive.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And even under pressure in close, I think they've still done a good job maintaining concentration and converting the opportunities.
The Grizzlies trail by 9. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Winslow's got his first bucket of the night.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
Passes to Hardaway. Dallas keeping it alive. A fresh 14. Right side, Porzingis. Over Jackson. Pocket 6. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Porzingis has got 9.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage.
Pass to Valanciunas. Over Porzingis. No good from Valanciunas.
Well, that's a rare miss for him inside. He may have just rushed it a bit, maybe lost concentration too.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
You know, so far he's been dominant this period, making the most of his opportunities.
The Grizzlies trail by 11. Brooks outside. Feeds it to Valanciunas. Porzingis with the block, and they'll keep possession. Jackson misses. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Doncic got it. Good job in the low post. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
Boy, such a soft release on this difficult shot. Doncic is a master at knowing how and when to use that shot.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. You know, winning that championship as you did, great for UNLV. Many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. Lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh, my goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, yeah. Got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Outside Curry. To the middle. Z, the pass to Porzingis, and the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Portis. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Rick, what's your analysis of how your defense has done so far?
Well, they're getting too many open looks at threes. We're lucky they're missing a few.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Curry has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
So the Grizzlies 5 right now. Morant and Brooks manning the backcourt. Jackson and Valanciunas, they're in the middle. And it's Winslow in at the 3 spot. Z, guarded by Jackson. Here's Z. That shot misses. Nice D from Valanciunas. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. 6-point game. Brooks, the pass to Valanciunas. Back to Brooks. Morant against Brunson. And the shot goes down.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Out to Hardaway. Z, guarded by Morant. Hardaway passes to Z. And he takes that one up and powers it through. Great game for him. Double-double now. 10 points and 10 rebounds. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Morant outside. He doesn't hit that one. Now the Mavericks take it the other way. Porzingis with the ball. He's picked up by Brooks. Porzingis passes to Z, and that one is good. Z's got 12 points in the game.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
Morant finds Brooks. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. An outstanding defensive play to earn the Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Jackson. Misses off the left iron.
Defense made an impact right there. Definitely got him uncomfortable going up with him.
Here's Z, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Grizzlies trail by 10. Morant passes to Valanciunas. Back to Morant. Outside for Jackson. And another miss by Memphis.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
And I remember when Doncic was first asked, who is your favorite player? And boy, he did not hesitate. LeBron James.
Hey, Greg, for guys of his generation, that would be the answer for 80 to 90% of them, and with good reason. How about these quotes from Doncic? He said, if I dunk on LeBron, I can retire. But I like this one a little better. He said LeBron can play in a lot of different positions. I can too. But for me to be like LeBron, I have to work much harder. That's a guy who knows his stuff.
Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
The Grizzlies trail by 14, and we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, the Mavericks have their young star tandem in Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. KP said, "We can be a pretty deadly duo. It's only going to be a matter of time. Once we get that two-man game going, it's going to be hard to stop." Guys, it's already hard to stop. Back to you.
Team on the rise, David. Thank you so much.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
The three, 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Now Winslow, looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Morant with it. Hardaway picks him up. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
Just superior focus for Morant. His determination is what allows him to convert through contact.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. A lot of big decisions have fallen on Adam Silver's shoulders, the commissioner of the NBA. And Greg, I think you and I agree, by all accounts, he has succeeded with flying colors. I mean, wouldn't you agree?
No doubt about it. I mean, I don't know that you could have had a better person for the time. Adam Silver is to be commended, but I think also appreciated, not just from the players and the owners, but I think our fans should also appreciate who he is as a person. I've often said that commissioners typically work for the owners. He's the one commissioner, no matter the sport, that I've always felt like was a partner of the players as well.
On the wing, Winslow. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For 3. Rebounded by Z. Z's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Brooks with no one around. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Mavericks leading by 17. Doncic passes to Z. To the paint. And he converts the layup. Z's got 11 points here in just the second half.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
It's Morant with the drive. The rebound by Z. Dallas has gotten off 12 shots from beyond the arc tonight, hitting 7 of them. And he gets it to go.
Boy, what a quarter for him. I mean, he's found his rhythm, and he's really riding that wave right now.
Brooks feeling it out a bit. Pass to Jackson. Kicks to Winslow. The pass to Valanciunas. Good, and the nice assist from Winslow. Valanciunas has got 11 points.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Porzingis passes to Z. Porzingis trying to get free. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Bobby Portis comes in for Porzingis. And Dorian Finney-Smith subbed in for Tim Hardaway Jr. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jang, he's checked in for Jackson. Kyle Anderson comes in for Winslow. D'Anthony Melton, he's checked in for Brooks. And Jones subbed in for Morant. Here's Melton, guarded by Doncic. Melton passes to Jang. A three-pointer, no good.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Doncic bounce pass. Portis can't get it to go. Memphis has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Outside, Jones to the inside. Curry with the steal. Z the pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic outside. Drills it from outside. Doncic has got 21.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies.
And Clark, the second time was the charm for Seth Curry. Last season, he returned to Dallas after they let him go to Portland for a year.
Greg, sometimes we've seen it on the court. Sometimes we see it in life. I mean, you don't miss something.
Stolen by Anderson. And now the fast break Anderson with the ball. Here's Melton. But they get it back. And Jang kicks to Allen. Back to Jang. And finished off by Jang.
And, you know, we all know about Jang's high motor. Defensively, you can't just let him float around the glass. You've got to get a body on him.
Back to Barea. Dallas moving it around. Young from outside. They get it back. Portis. The shot from the low post is good. Portis has got his second bucket of the night.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
They get a hand on it. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Barea with the ball. Lays it up off the glass.
Changing ends quickly, getting the advantage in numbers and finishing. They've been doing it all night long.
You know, they've been the more up-tempo team, clearly. It's helped them gain the advantage in this one.
Here's Jones. And good. And it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Jones has got 5. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Dallas running. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Boy, that's a nice asset to have. It's a huge boost to any offense, too. It adds a whole nother dimension when you've got a big guy that can pass.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. A moment now to reset the lineups. Back to us by Gatorade. All fueled up here for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Trey Burke is out there with J.J. Barea. Then it's DeJuan Wright. Then there's Z, and it's Young in at the power forward position. Pass to Jackson. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
I think it's important that Jackson cash in from outside the arc. Really comfortable from this area of the floor.
Burke dishes to Barea, and Porter comes to help. Burke, the pass to Z. Looking for Young. He gets it there. And Young slams it home.
This guy is a high flyer. I mean, especially for a power forward, and he needs to be as an undersized player.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Allen up top, guarded by Barea. Shot clock at 6. Right against Allen. Tolliver, no luck.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Pass to Z. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam.
And, you know, Barea is a capable floor general. Very good at setting the table for his teammates.
And Joe Allen will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Makes it off the glass.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The shot is good from Z.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Outside Jackson. Count it.
Yeah, you know, you've got to respect Jackson's ability to knock down that shot, especially when he's got his feet squared up.
Pass to Barea. Burke looking over the floor. Young left side. Down low. Here's Z.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
On the dunk contest, we saw Michael Jordan take on Dominique Wilkins. These days, not as many star players are participating in these skills competitions, like Greg, the slam dunk.
I think it's a great point you raised, Kevin, and I think in part because back in that era, you know, the reality is guys didn't make the kind of dollars they make today. And there was more risk, I guess, in the mindset of guys today, and they didn't want to take that challenge on. So I wish we could see more of our stars in the slam dunk contest, but I don't think that's going to be the case, unfortunately, as much as we'd all like to see it.
Porter passes to Jackson, and he makes good on the layup.
Boy, he's already got a nice interior game, but Jackson, I think, is only going to get better and better.
And there's the pass to Z. Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it.
Well, so often we see this, transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Jackson comes over with the double. And Josh Jackson picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
You know what? You've got to always be in control of your emotions.
Great frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
The Grizzlies have gotten it done so far from the field here in the fourth, going 6 for 7. Wasted no time on that one. Tolliver's got his first points of the night.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Z. Trying to get open is Marjanovic. The shot's good from Z.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand. You know, he's not a knockdown shooter from there, but when you're that uncovered, you almost are forced to take it.
This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And Porter comes to help. And out of bounds as the Grizzlies gain possession. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Trey Burke.
Dorian Finney-Smith.
For Memphis, they've gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Porter looking it over. It's deflected. Here's Finney-Smith, guarded by Morant.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now can exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
Barea with it. Passes it to Z. Barea kicks to right. 6 on the shot clock. A 3-ball. And it's J.J. Barea with the 3.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Will it go? And Porter, here we go. And he lays it up and in. Porter's got his first 2 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And yes, it's good.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Morant against Barea. And that one drops. And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Washington, where they'll face the Wizards. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. We know the NBA is looking to get rid of the one-and-done rule pretty soon. Adam Silver, Greg, saying he thinks the league can create a better system. Do you think so?
I think they can create a better system for some. I think the growth of the G League, no doubt, is instrumental in that new system. Now these young rookies can get the playing time in lower-tier pro games as they continue to develop. But I think still the collegiate game plays a significant role. The experience of going to college, even for a year, can be invaluable.
There are pros both ways, college or the G League. Agreed?
I do. I'm just glad it's not a one-size-fits-all proposition. Now you have the option. Not every kid wants to go to college and have that experience.
Inside, here's Porter, banked in off the glass.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
Barea kicks to right, pass to Z. Dallas moving the ball around, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up. And Memphis called for the foul. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
Guys, their play close to the hoop has been great all game.
And I also love the way they move the basketball. Their passing has been outstanding here in the second half.
Barea against Morant. The Mavericks pull it in. Pass to Marjanovic. Picked him clean. 4-on-3 break. Allen for 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
And it's Memphis on the break. And that one's good. Morant's got 13 points in the second half.
This is where Morant is so dangerous. The open court, he knows how to exploit a defense.
And that one's good. Marjanovic.
Yeah, heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Memphis has gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen. Morant outside. Down low. Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Barea, the pass to right. To the inside. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
Now that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
And for Memphis, they're shooting 48% from the field. Not bad at all.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does make me look back a little bit, but I could never throw it down like that. But it sure does look good.
Here's Finney Smith. And the pass to Z. Morant comes with the double team. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
You know, that's how you do it, guys. I mean, he passed his way out of the double team and into an easy basket.
Memphis with the ball. Morant outside. On the left block. And that's off the glass and in. Morant's got 21.
Yeah, when Morant gets it dialed up, he can be unstoppable. Just too many ways to score.
Correa, the pass to Z.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Dallas.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
And making the right plays when necessary, closing out this club for the second time this season. This victory gives them a 2-0 lead with 2 left against the Grizzlies.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Z.
You know, getting a triple-double isn't easy because I never had one of those, but somehow he made it look easy, just showing you how versatile his game is.
Morant against Barea. To the middle. Here's Tolliver. The layup off target. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks.
Memphis foul call. Josh Jackson. That's his second personal foul.
There's 21 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
You two players.
That's his jump ball.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Outside, Porter. It's good.
The defense just too soft on that possession. You have to be closer and contest at the rim.
Barea surveying the floor. So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home, no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you later.
Like, living and grinding, hustling and hey.
Lineups to get tribute.
Let's get the money, the bands, the racks, the cash, whatever it's called. Let's get it all. These haters, these lions, these snakes, these show these by the bar. Let's get the people, hey, the skrilla, the loot, the crop, hey, whatever. Hey, good to see you.
Great game. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up.
Putang, ano yun? Bastos ang puta. Reset, biglang nag-crash ang puta. The fuck? Biglang nag-crash.
Hey, good to see you.
Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do. See, you want to work on your three-point shooting. Let's get set up. Get your mind right.
Keep improving and getting better and better.
So I know we're not there yet, but what are some things you're hoping for when it comes to next gen NBA 2K?
Like one thing that there is a little divide between is the
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, the Wizards taking on the Mavericks. For the Wizards, as we close out the first half of the season, they rank 10th in the East, looking to rally and improve that position going forward. Mavs, Wizards is next. Welcome to this Thursday night in the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks.
Thanks, David. Do you remember, Greg, if you watched the standings very much when you played?
You know, we were always aware of it, and a lot of that had to do with the goals. I remember early in my career playing for the Knicks, you know, we were trying to win championships, and we talked a lot about home court and having that come postseason time. So you were absolutely aware of where you were because of the goals you set, but I think that also changes depending on who you are as a team. If you're a championship caliber team that's won it, maybe you're in the midst of a dynasty run, it may not matter as much because you know how good you are and you can win no matter where the venue.
So let's take a look at the starters for the Dallas Mavericks. Luka Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Z, and it's Porzingis in at the 5 down low. And for the Wizards, we've got Derrick Rose. The Secniks out there with Rui Hachimura. Then there's Brown, and it's Wall in at the point guard position. Offensive rebound, Porzingis. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call on Washington with the foul. Dallas shooting their first free throws of the game. And both free throws good for Porzingis.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
And Wall kicks to Rose. Pass to Brown. To the paint. Now here is Hachimura. Defense is right there. The pass to Pasecniks. Just 2 to shoot. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And so it's Porzingis. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Last time the net was in Dallas.
Well, they coasted to the win in that one. Were dominant in the rebound department, and that was a huge factor.
Yeah, controlling the flow of second chance opportunities is the key. I mean, something they'll try to replicate tonight.
It's stolen by Hachimura. It's deflected. Outside, Wall. Rose scanning the floor. It's over Brunson, and the basket by Rose.
I mean, that's almost effortless for Rose. Defenses can't be pleased that they allowed that look.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Here's Wall following the score by Dallas. Low block shot. He can't hit that time. Great tee that time from Z. Brunson against Wall. Z the pass to Porzingis. Down low. Here's Z. Out of hand on it. Wall against Brunson. Outside, Wall. Out to the right wing. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Here's Pasecniks. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
They come out with guns blazing. 4 for 5 from the field. They've got the D really. Yeah, and Derrick Rose, Kevin, with a new beginning after knee injuries derailed his career. He said, look, if load management had been around back then, he might still be a Chicago Bull.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Outside Rose. Brown the pass to Pasecniks. Now here's Wall. He's coming off a 28-point game against Golden State.
While he was doing that, I mean, dropping buckets. He was keeping everybody else involved, too. I mean, he had a tremendous night facilitating.
Here's Finney Smith, and that one good.
And Derrick Rose, the youngest ever MVP in 2011, and it was the subsequent year that he sustained that first knee injury.
If you think back, he was playing over 40 minutes a night on a regular basis, and their team had 2-hour practices, tough ones, on off days. And so how can you keep up that type of demand on your body? Teams now tend to be more cautious with the burden they put on players.
Brunson, good.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. Trailing by 2. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
Yeah, for that loss, you can credit their defense or lack thereof. Too many breakdowns on that end of the floor.
And that's just the communication and the energy. It just seemed non-existent on defense, and that can't happen at this level. He doesn't play around. If the bucket's there for him, he's going to get it.
Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Unloads from 13. Nice spin off the left rim and in.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
Oh, yeah, and that's just a good read on his part. And as usual, his mid-range jumper is on point.
Now here's Wall. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Love the chemistry Wall has with his teammates. He gets up on these alley-oops.
Mavericks have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. And Doncic gets it to go.
They would love to see every possession in with a high percentage shot like that.
Wall passes to Pasecniks. Outside Rose. Here's Pasecniks. Guarded by Porzingis. Pasecniks passes to Hachimura. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
A talented interior scorer for Hachimura. It's about getting ideal positioning and going to work.
Passes it to Z. They double him with Wall. Porzingis passes to Z. And he gets it to go. Z's got 6.
Well, a player making a bit of noise for Rookie of the Year. Junior has thrown his name into the conversation with his play. Not many would have picked him to be a contender at the start of the year.
Very few pundits said Junior as a possibility back when the draft was held. And Greg, he has shown his worth and is gaining traction in the awards race. Davis Bertans checks in for Washington. Singleton comes in for Brown. Tim Hardaway Jr.'s checked in for the Mavericks. Curry comes in for Jalen Brunson. To the inside. Z the pass to Porzingis.
Nice pass.
The whistle. 2 free throws coming up. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts of maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to effecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. Now, here's Napier. And right now, he's averaging about 7 points a game. Over in the corner, Bertans. No good from outside.
Well, you don't see that very often. A wide open 3 is usually like a layup for him.
Here's Z.
No, putang ina mo to.
Rejection by Mahimi. And it goes out of bounds. One off Mahimi. And some changes here for the Mavericks.
Tambak. Ay, hindi. 8 lang.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Finney-Smith. Back to Barea. Some nice passing here by Dallas. To the middle. Here's Z. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That's foul number 2 for him. Rose, he's checked in for the Wizards. Then for the Mavericks, Zinkis, he's checked in for Young. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Curry. On the court for the Mavericks, Jalen Brunson out there with J.J. Barea. Then there's Z, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3.
There's just not enough space for him to get to the rim. I mean, and the finish is flawless.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hi guys, Z in that last game against the Grizzlies.
Wasok mo, ayun.
He had 35 points, but it was his season high in rebounds that really stood out. The stat line was filled, and the whole league was talking about it. We'll see what he does for an encore tonight, Kevin.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
I think he will, because he takes being a leader seriously, and it shows in how he approaches things at both ends of the floor. Great work to find the space to get off the open.
Hey, shout out sa 4 viewers. What's up?
Here's Rose.
Uy!
And he drops in the
Baka
layup.
naka-Rose yan. Nakalusot ang
Rose has got
puto.
12.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Runs in the pass to Finney-Smith. Hachimura against Brunson. Here's Z.
Pasok mo po.
Porzingis.
Hala, 3 seconds!
And the pass to Z.
Yun!
Out and he hits it. 8 points for him.
And how excited
hirap sa
are you
loob
to
ang
see
puto.
Junior doing his thing at All-Star Weekend? When it was announced he would be taking part in the dunk contest, NBA fans lit up with excitement.
Junior was a name many NBA fans wanted to see in the dunk contest roster. And Greg, he'll have a lot of hype to live up to, but he'll have the world cheering for him. Offensive rebound. Here's Bezekniks. And finally they hit one.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Finney-Smith passes to Z. It's stolen by Hachimura. And oh, here we go. Wall, nobody back. 2 points. That one goes.
Wall uses his blinding speed in the open floor. He's fantastic at finishing in these situations.
The Mavericks leading. Here's Finney-Smith. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Just 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From deep three-point range, Barea, no good.
He missed that one, but I've seen
Ito
him
ng depensa
drill
nila,
shots from that
buwisit.
distance in warm-up.
Yeah, and I have to, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Now here's Barea following the miss by Derrick Rose. Zingis passes to Z, launches a 3, and it's J.J. Barea with the 3. Barea's got 6.
He's finally coming around, trying to make up for that goose egg he put up in the first quarter.
The turnaround. Wall, no luck.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that one's a stunner.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
A good look from Hachimura. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Hachimura's got his 3rd bucket of the night. Mavericks leading by 4. Pass to Z. Doncic trying to get open. Nothing going down low on the shot from Z. Here's Rose, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Z, the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. The baseline J, and good that time. And that's now 10 points for Z.
That's a terrific set that they just ran.
Wizards trail by 4. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Brown the pass to Porzingis. Porzingis with the block. Pass to Brunson. Dallas moving it around. Pass to Z, and too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Washington's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Wall wide open, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Wall's got 4 points in the quarter.
Nice confidence right there by Wall. Such an effortless shooting motion on a jump shot.
Doncic passes to Z. Inside. Porzingis kicks to Brunson. Ball with the steal. Over Brunson. Wall, no luck.
He's forcing things a little bit in this quarter, settling for shots that he'd be better off passing up.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now here's Wall. 8 points for him. The pass to Porzingis. It's Brown on the wing. His first shot coming late. Mavericks with the rebound. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
Yeah, if you can be that much better on the glass, you're going to win the game.
As the game has gone along, they've gotten more and more aggressive on the backboard.
Rose against Doncic. Passes it to Hachimura. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got his 3rd assist on the night.
And what scouts loved about Hachimura, physically, he came in NBA ready.
Oh, yeah. 6'8", 230, shows excellent strength. Also, being relatively late to the game, he's really never developed any bad habits. That's why he was able to come in and hit the ground running.
Z, and the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Wizards trailed by 5. Wall up top. Brunson covering. Here's Hachimura. Good for the 5th time in 5 shots. He remains perfect.
Why you always have to be ready around John Wall? Because you never know when he's going to call your number.
And the Mavericks call time here. And Washington. And so it's Dallas, riding a 15-point lead at the end of the quarter. They have been sharp from beyond the arc. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just... And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
We've got Porzingis. All out there with Derrick Rose. Then it's Rui Hachimura. And it's Brown in at the 3 slot. That's the group for Scott Brooks getting going here in the second half. All passes to Besekniks. Pass to Hachimura. It's deflected.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Doncic. Sweet little floater. Doncic has got 8 points.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Pass to Besekniks. Porzingis with the block. They retain possession.
But this is not the start they wanted coming out of the break. 0 for 3 so far, and they're not playing with much intensity.
Well, part of their game plan was to block out the noise and just stay focused.
Their poise has been tremendous. I mean, excellent at both ends, has them increasing this lead.
Count that one. 16 points for him.
An 0 for 3 start to the first half is finally behind them. I mean, now maybe they can get something rolling.
Down low. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. He kicks it to Rose. 5 to shoot. Over Doncic. Rose can't hit.
They're having trouble getting going here in the second half. I mean, that's their 4th miss in 5 attempts.
Wall with a block.
The height Wall possesses, it allows him to get up to these type of blocks. Shooters have to be aware of his reach.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning mobile 1 block a moment ago.
And that'll give him a jolt. Nothing like a rejection to light a fire under you.
Z, he's covered by Hachimura. Greg, as a point guard, you must have had so much fun being surrounded by so much terrific talent at UNLV.
You know, Larry Johnson, Stacey Augmon, I mean, I could go on. And you're right, I was blessed to play alongside these guys. They were incredible talents, finishers. And, you know, you don't always appreciate it going through that moment, but the fact that we're all still close and stay in contact, man, what an awesome experience to be a part of that team.
Chemistry must have been off the charts on that team.
It was, and we had a lot of personalities, man. It was a different era back then, but I tell you, again, I wouldn't trade that experience for anything.
And it's Brown missing.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Rose. Shoots over Doncic. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And as he gets older, we've seen Derrick Rose coming out of his shell a bit more. Early in his career, he was wary of strangers and the media.
And growing up, Derrick Rose protected by his family from the dangers of Chicago. Then, Greg, after starring at the University of Memphis, he was drafted by his hometown Bulls.
Anointed a savior from day one. And you talk about a life under the microscope. Sports writers picking him apart, rabid fans wanting a piece. In a lot of ways, it's probably better for him not playing in Chicago.
Jacks up a 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And you gotta respect Luka's passing skills. Just a multi-talented player who is all about sharing the basketball.
Washington calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, I like the chess match that's going on here. Each team trying to find and exploit the favorable matchup on the floor.
And it's Wall in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Wall's got 10 points.
And the IQ of Wall, it's impressive. And when you mix it with the speed, it's just a nightmare to handle in the screen and roll.
Finney Smith, and the shot goes in.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Nice pass.
Yeah, they're pouring it on right here, trying to give the opposition no light at the end of the tunnel.
All with it, now guarded by Porzingis. Porzingis with the block. The pass to Z. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Mavericks making a switch here. Berea's checked in. Both free throws good from Z.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
All taking his time here. Right at the free throw line. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. 12 points for him.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
They double him with Wall. Here's Finney Smith. He's covered by Brown. Here's Doncic. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Wall passes to Pasek-Nicks. Outside Rose. And there's a whistle. That goes on Z. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
4th foul of the game for him. He's starting to get into that danger zone.
And Washington making a change here. Singleton's checked in. The Mavericks also with a sub. Curry's checked in. And here is Hachimura. 11 points in the game. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hachimura's got 13 points.
He's been fantastic, but he can't do it all by himself. Some of the other guys need to lighten the load and step up.
Finney Smith passes to Z. They double him with Singleton. To the wing on the left. The 3. And Finney Smith gets it to go. Finney Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
For Washington, they've gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Now here is Hachimura. Guarded closely. That shot wide open.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Talk about a great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Porzingis inside. Singleton's there. Nice shot by Porzingis. He's got 10.
Oh, no hesitation to get it to the rim. He uses his height advantage to convert the easy one.
Wall passes to Pasek-Nicks. He blocks it again.
And swatting shots away with ferocity.
GA, he is not messing around in this one. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. Left side, Wall. Wall draws the double. Here's Pasek-Nicks. That shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Doncic passes to Porzingis. Good on the shot.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Passes to Pasek-Nicks. To the paint. And he uses the glass on the layup. Wall's got 14 points for the game. Mavericks leading by 23. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. Before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters.
on the wing. He's covered by Hachimura. The shot's good from Z. Z's got 22 points.
And he delivers another blow. Something's gotten into him this quarter. He's carrying them offensively.
Now Napier. Six on the shot clock. Pass to Berton. Trying to end the drought. Good. And it's Napier with the assist that time.
Love the assist. I mean, he knew exactly where that bounce pass had to be to create that opportunity.
Burke kicks to Hardaway. Pass to Kerr. Dallas moving it around. And the shot drops as they pick up 2 points from Z.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Curry against Smith. And that one drops for him. Smith's got his second basket of the game.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Burke dishes to Hardaway. To the inside. Here's Z. Hachimura grabs the miss.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
1:06 left here in the third quarter. Now the pass to Singleton. Now Bertans. And Smith punches it from deep. It's rebounded by Z. Dallas has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. .40 seconds left in the third quarter, and no good. The Wizards shooting in the second half so far about 45%. And the dunk by Hachimura.
Hachimura's pulled out all the tricks tonight. We're seeing the full range of his offensive ability, and it's something to see.
And stolen by Singleton. To the middle, here's Bertans, and finished off by Berton.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Here's Z, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. First one falls for him. So it's both teams making substitutions here. He doesn't get the second one. In transition, here come the Wizards. The tray. The shot, no good. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding a very comfortable 25-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them.
He's checked in for Dallas. DeLon Wright comes in for Hardaway. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the fourth quarter. On the floor for Dallas, Wright is out there with Bobby Portis. Then there's Burke. Then there's Z. And it's Barea in at the shooting guard position.
What intensity on the glass from Portis. Junkyard dog. He works so hard for the second chance opportunities.
Good work there as it goes.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Right side, Portis. Passes it to Z. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. Greg, the NBA under Adam Silver has been aggressive looking for ways to enhance the product and attract fans. Where do you fall on that point? Push the envelope or don't rock the boat, or maybe somewhere in between?
I think it might be somewhere in between. These days, people's attentions can be pulled in so many different directions. I think they're smart to not rest on their laurels and to continue to try to evolve. But with that evolution, sometimes it's not going to come over as well as they would like. But I'm a fan of some of the experiments, I should say, that we've tried thus far, and I hope the league continues to push the envelope.
That's a good thought. And another shot. He lays it in. 27 points for Z.
Oh, looking to connect with the open man, Portis. He's got the right mentality out there.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Napier passes to Wall. Napier with it. Pass to Pasekniks. Just 5 to shoot. From deep, Wall. Rebound by Z. Z's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Z's got 17 now, just in the second half. And it's Wall with the ball for Washington. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Singleton the pass to Pasekniks. And he banks in the layup. Pasekniks got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, the timing couldn't have been better on that assist.
To the paint. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Bertans with the ball. Picked up by Portis. Bertans' shot is good.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
That one goes in.
He's a real threat from those in-between spots. Portis is someone you got to be up on.
Napier feeling it out a bit. Rebounded by Z. Z's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the inside. Nice shot by Portis.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Now here's Wall. Burke covering. Now here's Bertans. Back to Wall. There's the triple. Bangs home the trifecta.
Always encouraging to see Wall hit from distance. I mean, it helps set up the rest of his offense.
And the Mavericks call time here. And with the frequency of three-point shots skyrocketing, Greg, does the drastic change concern you? And should something be done to lessen the dependence these teams have on three?
It's crazy. I mean, we're starting to see teams take more threes than twos. You know, some have said maybe limit fouls on three-pointers to only 2 free throws. That might eliminate some of the flopping on those long-range attempts, but I really feel like this is the evolution of the game, and that three is going to be vital.
Burke, good, and it's Perea who picks up the assist.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone, not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one-hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
When you're just talking about pure speed, Wall is incredible, an explosive point guard who dominates at both ends.
Young pass to Z. Back to Young, kicks it to Burke. Another three for Dallas.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
Yeah, you can clearly see which offense is better right now. We'll see if that continues the rest of the way.
Wall passes to Mahimi. And goaltending is going to be the call, so they get the basket there anyway.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Robinson's checked in for Singleton, and Robinson comes to help. Pass to Young, lets it go from deep. Another three for Dallas.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Washington's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. And Wall kicks to Bertans. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. Brown, good. Brown's got his first 2 points of the night. Dallas has gotten off to a great start from three-point range in the final quarter. They're a perfect 3 of 3. There's the pass to Young. Poked loose. Here's Brown to the left side wing. Throws it up high. Robinson passes to Mahimi. Inside. Urginus. That's tipped. And he's able to get it back. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Z's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. And here is Robinson. Passes to Mahimi. He dishes it to Wall. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Wall's got 10 points in the quarter.
He's ramped up his game in a big way this quarter. I don't think he likes it when they're trailing.
Some nice passing here by Dallas. Back to Barea, beyond the arc, drains the three-pointer.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And so it's Wall with it, bringing it up for Washington. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that. And, you know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the 2 best teams play for it all. So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You see more teams doing this nowadays. We all are firmly entrenched in the era of the 3-ball.
Wall draws the double. Mahimi passes to Robinson. Over Young. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
The kick out to Brown. There's the dish to Robinson. Now Wall. Shoots over Barea. Wall, no luck.
The rotation in the D could be better here. It'll cost them next time if it's not.
Down low. Here's Wright. Pass to Burke. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Wall. That shot, no good. Good defensive work there by Young. And we've seen more attention given to how fans, Greg, interact with players during the games, whether it's verbal or even physical. Is that something the league's got to keep an eye on?
Absolutely. It's all about making sure that everyone is protected and respected. You know, this is entertainment, right? This is not do or die from a life standpoint, and we don't want to have things escalate.
There's got to be some kind of barrier there. I agree. To the middle. All with it. In the corner, it's Robinson. Pass to Mahimi. And he can't stop the run as he misses.
That's a shot they're always happy to get, even when he blows the finish.
Young, right side. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in. Here's Grant pushing it up. And the dunk by Hachimura.
defender mixes it up with Hachimura, but Rui's physicality gets him through.
Z, he's covered by Hachimura. And there's the pass to Z. Over to the wing. Right, the pass to Z. To the inside. Trying to find Marjanovic. Gets it over to him. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
The free throw drops for Marjanovic. Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact, and a lot was let go on the floor, to what we're seeing now. And there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in essence, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man. And these guys are crafty at drawing fouls.
It's never been harder for a defender.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Mavericks.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And this will make it 36 wins on the year for them.
Really, they had their number this season. 2 wins, a home win, and an away win.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for Z.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this win.
The Maverick shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense. And so he hits the technical free throw.
What a story Rui Hachimura is, the first ever Japanese-born player to be drafted in the NBA. And he's a great ambassador for our game.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for J.J. Barea. Hachimura against Marjanovic. Hachimura the pass to Mahimi. It's stolen by Marjanovic. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Passes it to Finney-Smith. To the paint. Some nice passing here by Dallas. And that one's good. Marjanovic.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll do it, folks. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Alton, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
Dunk ball to samput. Gago.
You scream, this Venus, I might tell a college water on water, Katrina right there like it's tennis, no cat 20,000 on the beat.
Hey, what you working on? Let's get to work. Here's what we're gonna do.